So what's going on, guys? Sahaj here, and usually I don't really make many of these types of videos. However, with the recent hype, here is my take on the Essential phone, a $700 flagship by the inventor of Android. So hit the like button and let's get started. So to give some background, Andy Rubin is the CEO and founder of the Essential company, and their latest product is the Essential One. So Andy Rubin is the developer of Android way back in the day before Google bought it. So now getting back to the phone, a few days ago this tweet got a ton of attention as it's showing a nearly bezel-less smartphone. Previous to this picture, there were some leaks here and there about the smartphone, but if you skip to the 25th of May, the official Essential page was opened. Since then there's been a lot more teasers here and there, but on the 30th of May it was officially announced. Now let's talk about what makes this phone so essential. Well, here it is, a bezel-less $700 flagship. Firstly, let's get into the design. As you know, it's bezel-less apart from that front camera, which surprisingly records in 4K. This phone does have some differences from the usual flagships. So usually we get to see most flagships with an aluminum and glass build. However, with this phone they've used a titanium chassis and a completely ceramic back, as well as a Corning Gorilla Glass 5. To be honest, I've never really seen a titanium and ceramic phone in this price range. A material such as titanium is pretty strong and it's heavier than aluminum, and due to this the phone on paper seems really durable, and if dropped on the sides it's much more resistant to damage than the phone with aluminum or glass. Now taking a look at the internals, first off we have a much capable Snapdragon 835 with an average 4GB RAM, a 5.7-inch 2960 by 1140 LCD display with that sweet 19:10 aspect ratio, a 1340mAh battery, a 13-megapixel camera with an f1.8 dual camera for capturing more detail, Bluetooth 5.0, pure vanilla Android, USB-C, and lastly, non-expandable 128 gigs of storage. Now all these flagship specs come at a flagship price of $700. These specs definitely seem to justify the high price because this is one powerful phone. The phone also comes in a few colors as shown. An interesting thing about the phone is that it doesn't really have any branding whatsoever, so there's no Essential logo or anything like that. It's also got no headphone jack, but this time round Essential have done something pretty innovative here. So this phone has a pin accessory connector, and at the moment there is a magnetic clip-on 360-degree camera and a wireless charging dock taking the benefit of that. The camera itself seems really interesting and records in 4K. Now it's just a case of how many companies will take advantage of this design feature and use it in a productive way. So hopefully it's not what happened with motor mods, because they're really kind of dying out, I would say. And also the LG G6, which was kind of a flop of a flagship. Next up, the actual camera. This flagship has 3 cameras, a dual camera on the back and one front camera. The 13-megapixel camera has a monochrome and color sensor. The monochrome sensor captures a monochrome image which then gets combined with the color image to create a rich detailed image. This phone claims to be optimized for low light too, however this is all on paper, so that is yet to be tested. The 8-megapixel selfie camera is also quite powerful as it captures 4K video for some reason. Just out of thoughts, I was wondering how good this phone will be for vlogging. So that's it for the Essential phone. It's a high-end phone in a titanium case. The phone seems to be pretty solid in means of specs, design and camera. Now it's to see how the audience react to this device and how actually it will compare to phones like the OnePlus 5, iPhone 8 and the Pixel 2. I'll leave you with that. I'm Sahaj, thanks for watching.